All right. Our guest spot this evening, this young lady, she was the winner, actually, of the Funniest Person in Tampa Bay contest held right here at Side Splitters. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to Dottie Casper.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Paul, did you call me a young lady?
I did.
Small error. I'm Dottie Casper, and I'm old. We've got a very small crowd here tonight, and I have my hearing aids turned all the way up, but you're going to have to laugh louder because I still can't hear you. Much better, thank you. Oh, those lights. They're going to make me squint, and I do hate those squint lines. Don't you hate those squint lines? Where do you get them? Right here or over here? Fortunately, I have my cataract glasses with me. That's much better. Well, I also have my cane, and, oh, I love your laugh over here. I have my cane, and I made out like a bandit this year at the Gasparilla Parade. See all my beads? I caught them with my cane. Fortunately, I don't have to lift my T-shirt very high in order to flash. At my age, you can get away with anything. However, if they fall down much lower, they're going to mistake them for my kneecaps. And no more beads. My favorite thing to do with my cane is to hustle ping pong. Now, yeah. The way I hustle ping pong is when I go on a cruise. Just a second, let me move this a bit. When I go on a cruise, I love to sign up for the tournaments. And the way I prepare for them is I put on my ankle supports and my knee supports and my hip guards and my wrist supports and my stomach support and my breastplate. And then I hustle up to the table. And I ask someone to please hold my cane and someone else to please pick up my balls. And then I balance myself and start playing. Well, there's one day I'm in the finals, and my opponent's this gorgeous 20-year-old kid, and he thinks he's going to wipe the decks with this little old lady, but he doesn't know I have a cheering section. And every time he goes to slam or cut, they yell, "Come on, Grandma!" And he misses. He got so mad, he threw down his paddle, he glared at me with those gorgeous blue eyes. And he said, "You're so old, you can't even pick up your own balls." I said, "Listen, Sonny, when this game is over, you come down to my cabin and I'll show you what I can do with balls." Oh. Anybody for ping pong? We old ladies carry these big bags because we're afraid. We're afraid of doing without something that we need right away, like anti-wrinkle cream with those lights, saliva replacement spray to help. KY jelly. Where? It seems that the older I get, the faster I dry up. But that's not exactly right. But for that, I carry Depends. Lady, what's your name again, Melissa?
It's Abigail.
Abigail, you're laughing so hard you look like you need those more than I do. Okay. However, there are some perks to being old, and one of them is being a grandmother. I have 11 grandchildren, and I have, okay, go ahead. And I have a bird, a very old bird. He's blind, he has arthritis, he's losing his feathers, and my youngest granddaughter's watching her in his cage one day. And she's getting sadder and sadder. And if you know about young children, these questions always come up. So I'm waiting for the big question, and finally, with tears rolling down her cheeks, she says, Nana Dot, who's going to take care of Charlie when you die? Thanks a lot. I have another granddaughter who just graduated from college, and she doesn't have a boyfriend yet, and I wanted to get her something special. So I went to, no, it wasn't Walmart, it was Home Depot. And I bought her a stud finder. You know, she called me a couple days ago. She said she tried it out in the local bar, but all she found were a lot of woodies. Kids these days, they don't even read directions. Okay. I belong to an organization called the OWLS, OWLS, Older, Wiser, Lively Seniors, known in the private sector as Old Women Love Sex. We have a lot of interesting things. We play ping pong, obviously, and we have classes and everything. I just started a class in beginners line dancing. It was really good, but they were very, very slow music, very slow steps, and it was almost like a dirge. But I told you, we were so good that we got a gig at a funeral home. Where will you be in 100 years from now? And then we moved on to pole dancing. I need you to get your imaginations going now. I want you to picture this. 20 aging women with sparkling thongs and breast sacks wrapped around a pole. If that isn't going to give you nightmares, nothing will. But onward and upward and downward, whatever, we moved on to lap dancing. Now, this was difficult because we had to find some partners, and we went to a nursing home. We had some really willing men there. And it was too bad, though, because after only 2 sessions, we lost our partners. They all got up and started a full Monty group and went into competition with us. You know, after my husband died, I waited a few years, but then I decided it was time to start dating. So first thing I did was go on the computer and the internet onto that chat thing, whatever, you know, that chat thing. And I met the nicest man. He just grabbed my heart right away. He had what they call a buddy name, I think, and he called himself Eminem. And I thought that was just really, really sweet. But I tell you, after a while I realized that he meant probably that he would melt in my mouth instead of my hands. Anyway, then I went to a dating service, and at the dating service, they just sent me a possibility. A man, that's a good start. One's a petite woman, that's me. Blonde, That's me. 25 to 35. Yeah. I guess they'll just have to settle for 2 out of 3. You know, I collect things. I collect bumper stickers, and I have one that says, "Keep on hunking." I can't hear you anyway. Another one says, "Stay back. I brake for no reason." But my favorite one is, "That's not my car that's leaking, that's me." I also collect flip-flops, and I have so many flip-flops that I made the presidential candidates jealous. And they, I thought, gosh, if I have all these flip-flops, maybe I could run for president myself. I got bogged down looking for a vice president until I finally came across George Clooney. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have under me. I'm old, but I'm not that old. So, I'm blonde, I'm petite, I'm Dottie Casper, and I approve this message.
That's Dottie Casper. Show her your love. Dottie, you know, I have a weakness for blondes. I didn't tell you that before, so maybe we can check. Oh, thank you. Can I? Why not? Yeah, I'm petite, I'm blonde. I'm going to be doing this show as, I guess, David Cassidy for the rest of the night.